An interview with Coach Rick Treadway and over the Yellow Jacket Arena. Yellow Jacket Arena, it's pretty big for a high school. It seats over 2,200 people, on-campus parking for over 700 vehicles. Inside the arena there are 2 concession stands, 4 bathrooms, 8 locker rooms, and there's even a team gear store ran by nothing but the students. There are LED lights that are available for light shows, like they can go through and change colors, blue, red, yellow. The surround sound speakers are real loud. You can feel the bass deep in your chest. And there's even a hospitality room available for renting. Next slide. All right, here's a few pictures. As you can see, there's seats all around, big jumbotron on each side of the court, and there's even some drop-down goals. There's another picture. And then here's the outside. You can see that there's a clear little drop-off area. It makes it real easy to drop off. People pick them up if you don't want to stay around the game. All right, now we're going to get into Rick Treadway. Rick Treadway is the facility manager at the Yellow Jacket Arena. Treadway played basketball at Harding, where he got his bachelor's and master's in education. Then he started coaching for the Sheridan High School girls basketball team in 1987 all the way until 2001. And then in 2012, he took the assistant athletic director job and the girls high school job at Pulaski Academy in Little Rock, Arkansas. Here's a picture of him here. In his 42 years as a coach, he got 811 wins, which places him at number 4 all time in the state of Arkansas. He won 23 Coach of the Year honors and has coached in 3 high school all-star games. He's made the playoffs 36 times, 21 conference championships, and has only made the state finals 1 time. My goals for this interview were to understand the daily responsibilities of a facility manager, how to generate revenue and marketing strategies for the facility, how to balance scheduling, cleanliness, and maintenance on a day-to-day basis, staff management including hiring, training, and how to keep your employees motivated, wanting to do their work, budgeting challenges related to staff, maintenance, and concessions, how to keep all that up to date week to week and month to month, and then staying up to date with regulations and how to use customer and fan feedback within the facility. And then I'm going to get into my questions and answers with Coach Treadway. My first question was, what were the main challenges that you faced in maintaining this facility year-round? He said the main challenges were technology having issues, just bugs and the aux disconnecting with music and everything. The big deal in the new arena is the technology is everything with the jumbotron and the lights and the music. So being able to maintain that every day, every game was kind of tough at first. And then I asked him, how do you handle scheduling for different events and activities? He said, when it comes to scheduling, we have an Excel spreadsheet for all of our athletic schedules. If anyone wants to have an event in the arena outside of athletics, they have to book it well in advance, and they have to get approval, and usually it's not for free. I said, what safety protocols are in place to ensure that staff and visitor safety are good during games? He said that there's really not too much, considering everybody's really off the court, so there's a lot of railing and caution signs across the arena, but that's about it. I asked him how he approaches budgeting and financial planning for the facility and scheduling games coming up. He said that he really sits down at the beginning of the year and just figures out total cost. Then he has to go to the school board for approval, and they have meetings once or twice every semester. Once at the beginning, one about halfway through, to make sure that they're on budget and just to keep things going where they are. I asked him, what strategies do you use to attract new customers or fans to the facility? He said that he does some giveaways, I know when I was in high school, Pizza Hut used to have like a little half court shot. You bang it, you get like free pizzas for a month. But then he says he puts together a sell pitch why the event should be held there, like why people should have an event and everything. And I asked, how do you ensure sustainability and energy efficiency? Because I know there's a lot of technology in there. A lot of money has to go into the lights and just all the energy in there. He says it's important to sustain much energy as possible when no one's in the arena, the lights are off, and HVAC and the air is set at a very set temperature where it doesn't move unless they know there's something going on that day, then they crank it down. As what role does technology play in managing the facility, such as security systems, booking platforms, and facility monitoring? There's cameras in every hallway and in the main arena, so if there's anything that goes down, they're going to see it firsthand. Gotcha. I also have an automatic door locking system that when people are not supposed to be in there, you have to have a badge or a passcode to get in there. And then they have, like I said, they have like a Google Sheet so they know when people are supposed to be in there and they know when people are not supposed to be in there. And as how do you assess and meet the needs of different types of fans, athletes, spectators, or community members? He says he meets with the coaches every now and then just to make sure that everything's good for them. If they need to have anything else, like extra time on the court, or if the court's not ready, they know, even if that goes for practice. He said that he has the arena ready for everyone always. When there's an event that's not athletics, he needs to know the different types of event. That way he can roll out like a carpet on the court if people are going to be on it, or if there needs to be any special accommodances for people so they can make it happen before it starts. And I asked him, what long-term goals do you have for the growth of the facility? He thinks it would be really good to add stage lights, like a big light that will just put the spotlight on one person on the home side of the arena. So when they have events where the lights are dim, it can really focus on one person or a few people if that needs to happen. Revenue and marketing. His revenue resources consist mainly of like community events, ticket sales, concession, and even some booster packages. He does rent out the facility sometimes. Like I said, there's a few hospitality rooms and there's like a big lobby out in the cafeteria. So businesses will sometimes rent out like for a home game and stuff, and then they'll watch from those rooms. He has a few marketing partnerships. He's paired with local businesses like First Trust Home Loans and Platinum Roofing. This brings good publicity to the companies as well as brings some money into the school, and it's kind of like a win-win for both. And reputation. So ever since the arena has been built, it's been regarded as one of the best in the state. There's not really much else to say there. Facility space and equipment. Like I said, Yellow Jacket Arena can sit up to about 2,500 to 2,700, and there's a big walkway around the top of the arena. So when there's standing room, you can fit probably another 1,000 people in there. Down beside the court, off in a hallway, there is actually a full-size weight room that is made for the coaches and the players. They have anytime access they want to that, which is really nice because you don't have to like go away from the facility to get a lift in. There's actually 6 total basketball goals there. 4 of them come up to the ceiling and down to the ceiling. That way they don't get in the way of the spectators. The arena is so big that when you can pull the bleachers back, you can have 2 full-size volleyball courts. There's also LED lights and a really nice surround sound system. There's 8 locker rooms with TVs of the live stream of the court, along with like the clock and the scoreboard. And there's a video board on the home side available for replays and like hype videos, anything you'd like to show on that. When I was in school, we did like a lot of pep rallies with hype videos on there to get everybody ready for the game. Here's a few more pictures. You can see the Jumbotron up there. Nice stadium seats. And here's one of the hospitality rooms over here. Staffing. When it comes to staff, he said it's really nice to have like a well-organized staff. You you need to know everybody's like importance of their roles and and how to keep them motivated and everything. One key role in your staff could be adaptivity, like that way they know what to do when things go wrong or if there's an emergency. Parking at Yellow Jacket Arena is actually no problem at all. It can fit up to 750 vehicles in the parking lot, and there's well lit LED poles where it makes you feel real safe. You can see everything going on. It's well lit, and there's also a drive-through area for easy drop off and pickup. With the new industry standards in Arkansas, it requires a shot clock within high school, so that we just recently had 2 new ones input on top of the backboards. When it comes to the rest of the arena, we're pretty much right at industry standard, if not above. The facility itself is better than most colleges in Arkansas, really, besides the U of A. How can it be applied to my career is learning how to build revenue through partnerships and rentals when you have the facility, the value of surrounding yourself with a motivated staff that knows their role, and I now know the importance of staying updated through technology and regulations.